Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today. And today, the Jacksonville Jaguars beat the Indianapolis Colts 37-20, and the Jags beat the Colts for the 9th consecutive time at home in Jacksonville. The Jags improved to 4-2, and the Colts fall to 3-3. How this affects the AFC South? The Jags now have a decent lead in the AFC South as they're 4-2. The Colts and the Texans are tied at second place as both of those two teams are 3-3. Not only that, but then the Titans are sitting at 4th place, and they're pretty stuck there as they're 2-4 as they lost to the Ravens this morning in London. Jags win it 37-20. They improved to 4-2. Colts fall to 3-3. They win their 9th straight in Jacksonville against the Colts. So great win for the Jags. I mean, not a good performance for Gardner Minshew, quarterback who looks like he's going to be the starter for the Colts for the rest of the season. He was facing his former team today, was with the Jacksonville Jaguars for a couple of years, or what was it, 2 or 3 seasons, and threw a lot of passes. Probably out of all quarterbacks today, probably will go down as one of the top quarterbacks. Will be one of the top quarterbacks up there in passes thrown, but still was not that great of a performance. 33 for 55, 330 passing yards, 1 passing touchdown, and 3 interceptions thrown. I mean, I hate to say this, but besides the 3 interceptions, he did look pretty good, but still threw 3 interceptions, so terrible performance from Gardner Minshew. And yeah, so let's go over the scoring summary in this ball game. As the Jags, it's already week 6, and both of these two teams have already played their 2 games against each other, and the Jags win the season series 2-0 as the Jags sweep the Colts. So first, we're gonna go over the scoring summary. There were scores in every quarter. First quarter, Matt Gay knocks in a 28-yard field goal. It's 3-0 for the first score of the game. Then in the second quarter, you have 4 scores, 3 for the Jags, 1 for the Colts. 3 touchdowns for the Jaguars. 2-yard touchdown run for Travis Etienne, 22-yard touchdown run for Travis Etienne, and then Trevor Lawrence 29-yard touchdown pass to Christian Kirk. It's now 21-3 with 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining. Then you see Indianapolis going on a 9-play, 37-yard drive, and Matt Gay knocks in a 56-yard field goal, and it's 21-6 at half. Third quarter, 2 scores, both for the Jags. Brandon McManus, 48-yard field goal, and Trevor Lawrence, 10-yard touchdown pass to Brenton Strange, and it's 31-6 going into the fourth. Then Gardner Minshew throws a 2-yard touchdown pass to Josh Downs, the rookie wide receiver, and the extra point is good. And then Zach Moss with a 3-yard touchdown. Now the Colts are down 31-20. Then 2 field goals for the Jags in the final 5 minutes. Brandon McManus, 49-yarder and a 51-yarder, and it's 37-20 final score. Game leaders, Gardner Minshew, 33 for 55, 329 passing yards, 1 passing touchdown, 3 interceptions. Trevor Lawrence, 20 for 30, 181 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns, 1 interception. Rushing yards, Zach Moss, 7 carries, 21 rushing yards, 1 touchdown. Travis Etienne Jr., 18 carries, 55 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns. Receiving yards, Michael Pittman Jr., 9 receptions for 110 receiving yards. Christian Kirk, 3 receptions for 49 receiving yards and 1 touchdown. Getting into some other stats, Jonathan Taylor had 8 carries for 19 rushing yards for the Colts, and that was really it for the Jaguars with rushing or passing stats. Also, Evan Ingram had 7 receptions for 41 receiving yards, their tight end. Calvin Ridley had 4 receptions for 30 receiving yards, and Travis Etienne Jr. added on to Monster Day with 3 receptions for 28 receiving yards. Jonathan Taylor might have not done much on the rushing end, but he did have 5 receptions for 46 receiving yards, while Kylan Granson had 3 receptions for 67 receiving yards, and Zach Moss had 6 receptions for 38 receiving yards. Alec Pierce had 3 receptions for 25 receiving yards and got hurt. All right, fumbles. Not only did Gardner Minshew end up throwing 3 interceptions, but he also fumbled. He lost a fumble. It was recovered by Angelo Blackson. Getting into some defensive stats, Zaire Franklin led the Colts in tackles with 8 tackles. Colts had a total of 3 tackles. Colts had 3 tackles. They had 3 sacks and 11 tackles for loss. 3 tackles for loss for Kenny Moore II, and then a bunch of other players had 1 tackles for loss. And their 3 sacks were Samson Abukum, and the other sacks went to DeForest Buckner and Taekwon Lewis. The Jags had 3 tackles for loss and 3 sacks, 1 sack for Josh Allen, a half a sack for Travon Walker, and a half a sack for Roy Robertson Harris, and 1 sack for Lavon Chasen. All right, interceptions. You have total of 4 interceptions in this game for the Colts. Their solo interception was Juju Brents, did not return it at all. Then for the Jags, Rayshawn Jenkins with an interception returned it for 24 yards. Andre Sisco with the interception returned it for 21 yards. Dorius Williams with the interception did not return it at all. And the Jags win this one 37-20, their 9th straight win at home against the Colts, and win the season series as they sweep them in both games. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.